Hey, folks, welcome to the Nurse Mark and the Green Nurse AFA Daily Dose.
Ooh, where we can bring you hope and inspiration for growth and healing so you can start your day off the AFA way, which is absolutely fucking amazing because that is what you are.
That is what you are. So, welcome to Tuesday, December 1st. Woo, 2020 is almost over. Woo-hoo-hoo. And we're going to start off with an AFA quote or meditation to remind you that you are AFA. Well, today's quote was from Conversations with God, Book 1 by Neil Donald Walsh, a fabulous book that I found right after he published it. And today's quote was really about, here it is. Here it is. Ready? If the entity, which is you, is to create and thus know who it really is, it must be through an act of conscious volition, not an act of unconscious obedience.
There you go. So all about consciousness.
Conscious volition. You choose to know who you really are.
So every moment of every day, we have a choice.
You do.
Right? So
Yeah.
choices. How are we going to choose to show up in the world?
Yeah. But here's the thing. We're humans.
We're humans. So human.
The choices are really limited until you get to the point where you recognize that the choices are really limited, until you understand what it really means to be human and how much we're on autopilot and we just take stuff for granted. We just live an obvious life. Like, obviously, it's my job. Obviously, Sherry is my partner. You know, it's just obvious. And then you take them for granted. Once you get past that and you understand that you do have a choice in the matter, life unfolds. So
totally.
There you have it. And
there you have it.
Always remember, right, Sherry? You are absolutely
fucking amazing. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the other thing too, really quickly with choices. Mark and I were doing our presentation, and one of the things I came up with choices, especially for health practitioners. Choices. Do we allow our patients to choose? So that's a really important concept. So what are we doing as nurses, as endocannabinoid system nurses, green nurses? We are teaching patients, educating and empowering them to make choices, what's in the best and highest interest for them, because truly it's not about us, it's about them. Just like it's all about you, there is no one more important than you.
That's right, Sherry. So let's talk self-care.
Hey. And the word of the day. What's your word of the day? Oh my
God, let's not forget the word of the day. All right. All right, I'll do it. My word of the day is excitement. I am excited to be alive on Tuesday, December 1st, 2020. I mean, this day has unlimited possibilities available. Exciting.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Exciting. So here's my word of the day. My word of the day is celebrate. I am going to be celebrating my humanity, as well as I am going to be celebrating with my gastroenterologist today because I have an appointment.
Love it.
And so he hasn't seen me in a while, and that's the reason why I got sick. And so going in for a checkup, and I'm going to be educating him on what I've done to take care of my endocannabinoid system, which has truly helped me to deal with the chronic abdominal pain and infectious disease processes that I had for so long. So I'm going to be celebrating with him that I'm doing well and educating him on the opportunity for him to be able to refer patients for cannabinoid therapeutics. So truly it's about celebrating.
Spreading the love, spreading that information.
All right. So my self-care, besides celebrating, my self-care tool today is incorporating all of the other tools that I utilize in my day to keep my endocannabinoid system upregulated, nourished, and healthy. However, it is also about taking care of myself, utilizing the traditional system to complement. The traditional system is a tool for me to complement and give me feedback on what's going on in my body. So, you know, a lot of patients too, when they start to use cannabis as medicine, they get fearful of the traditional system. Well, I'm here to tell you that you have nothing to fear. Celebrate your uniqueness, celebrate everything that you're doing to take care of yourself,
Yeah.
And if you ever need help communicating with your physicians, that's what we're here for. We're here to help guide and assist you. So what about you today, Mark? What is your
Oh,
self-care?
so you know what? I too am utilizing the traditional medical services. So I have a condition called hemochromatosis. Means I have a high iron level in my body. It's a congenital thing. I inherited it from my parents, and it's very common for white people from Northern Europe to have this condition. And over time, if you have consistently high levels of iron, it can cause all sorts of issues in your body. And the number one is cancer, and liver cancer,
Mm,
because your liver stores all of that iron. So the course of treatment is a very old and hallowed course of treatment, and that is phlebotomy. So I go on a every other week basis now, and I have a pint of blood drawn. So bloodletting, we're going back to the 1700s where, hey, you're going to sniffle? Let's take a little blood out because it's bad blood. Really, that's what it was. So that course of treatment, it's been around for a long, long time. I'm using it today because I need to decrease the
iron
amount of
levels.
iron in my blood. And the only way to really do it is to draw it off, and my body creates a new pint of blood. Beautiful mechanism within the body that does that, right? My body creates a new pint of blood without any iron in it.
There
Yay!
you go.
My
There
levels
you
go
go.
down. And once
So
I get
yes,
below 100,
yep,
things are good, and I don't have to go anymore.
right. So just think about this is all has to do with the endocannabinoid system, right? So if
Sure
you
does.
think, right, you take out the pint of blood, what does the body say? Whoop,
Yeah.
on switch, time to make
Yeah.
more blood.
Wait a minute. We're
Right?
a little low here. We're a
We're a
pint
little
low.
low.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So this is truly about us
Pretty amazing.
working with our endocannabinoid system.
Mhm.
Working with the traditional modalities, we're bloodletting, getting the blood out. Body says, light switch on, let's make some more blood cells, recreating healthy blood cells with low levels of iron. I think that's awesome.
Yes. Yes.
So here we are, Tuesday, Tidbit Tuesday. And
Whoop,
today is
whoop.
Terpene Tuesday, where we're going to give you a hug and a nug of
Hug and a nug,
information.
baby.
Hug and a nug. So today's terpene is linalool.
Oh, linalool.
It's a lovely, relaxing terpene. The part that
Mhm.
I found fascinating, it is the precursor ingredient in the formulation of vitamin E.
Wow. Little
Mhm.
known fact. That's a tidbit.
That's a little tidbit, a hug and a nug for
Yeah.
you all. And we all know what linalool smells like. Most of us should anyway. So if you
Mhm.
think about floral, citrusy,
Mhm.
spicy. But what I think of when it's linalool is I think of the floral. I think of the lavender.
Ah,
Um, when I think of
yeah.
linalool.
Yeah.
But the part go ahead.
Yeah. So, I mean, it comes back to terpenes are what plants create. So it's not just the cannabis plant. It's a lot of plants create these terpenes.
Yep. So linalool is also found in lavender,
Mhm.
citrus,
Mhm.
birch,
Mhm.
coriander, rosewood. So that's
Mm.
pretty fascinating. And we're going to be putting a slide up. I want to just say thank you so much to Green Nurse Iowa, Carrie Lee. She's been creating some beautiful graphics for us, and we're going to put a linalool graphic up after this presentation. So
Yeah.
the benefits of linalool, the probably the big one
Mhm.
is anti-anxiety. Anti-anxiety, it works as an antidepressant, anti-insomnia. And the part that's interesting too, it also has benefits as an anticonvulsant, anti-cancer, and an active against acne bacteria on the face, which is just very interesting. And so when you're combining cannabinoids, different cannabinoids with terpenes, so in particular, for example, THC plus linalool. So if you're looking at
Mhm.
particular cannabinoid profiles and lab results, THC plus linalool can enhance sedation and analgesia. CBD plus linalool can enhance anti-anxiety and analgesia. So take a peek, at your products, the lab
Mhm.
results, and just see if these terpenes are in there. The part that I like too is that how the different combinations of different plant compounds plus these different terpenes usually generally enhance the effect of
Mhm.
the different product that you're taking. So I loved this little tidbit. The combination of THC, CBD, linalool, and myrcene, right? What it has been known to do. You guys ready for this? We call it the couch lock type of effect, which is
That
great for
is
sleep and
just
pain.
lovely.
Yes, yes. And then there's also evidence that supports that CBD, THCV, CBDV, which are other cannabinoids, plus
Mhm,
linalool can
mhm.
enhance the anticonvulsant effects of the plant. So really, really fascinating how that works.
Mm.
So
It is.
today, so today too, we want to acknowledge December 1st as
Mhm.
World AIDS Day. And we want to let everyone know that we are going to be discussing the history of HIV and AIDS in the cannabis space,
And
as
it and
well.
and and you know what? It was something really, really meaningful in the cannabis space because cannabis really began to come to the forefront during the AIDS epidemic, where we found out that it provided relief for a lot of HIV positive patients. Patients who developed AIDS were really benefited by using cannabis. So it moved it more into the mainstream. It started us down this path.
Yes. And so we're going to get into more of HIV, AIDS in our episodes during the rest of the week,
Hmm.
so we can cover the history, the Wild West, what's going on in research with AIDS and cannabis,
Hmm.
and especially the history. So we're going to talk about Brownie Mary and Dennis Perone back
Yeah.
in California, the AIDS movement with cannabis. And
Hmm.
then on Friday, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a fun fact Friday and look at some of the medications that they put AIDS patients and HIV positive patients on, and how cannabinoids can bridge the gap to decrease some of those side effects. So that will be really, really powerful information.
Yes.
So this has been a quick one. So here we go. We're going to wrap it up for this morning. If you or someone you love is suffering from chronic pain or symptoms of chronic illness, or if you're cannabis curious and you want to learn how to incorporate cannabinoids into your daily life, visit us at www.thegreennurse.com. For every consultation or appointment that is booked with us, you will get a free bottle of Nurse Mark CBD tincture while supplies last.
Ooh, and they're going fast.
And Nurse
Yeah.
Mark is also doing another wonderful thing while supplies last. If you go to his website, www.nursemark.co, you
Hmm.
have an opportunity to buy one bottle of CBD tincture, get one bottle free. So,
That's
Mark, I just want to say thank you for offering that to our patients in the communities. We are so grateful for that.
We need it in 2020. We need decreased stress and anxiety.
Yes.
Oh, we certainly do. So, if you're a clinician and you're looking to add cannabis coaching to your business practice, you want to add that, you need mentorship and community, join us at The Green Nurse. Go to thegreennurse.com, and we have a program of mentorship, and we have a community that will support you and will show you how to actually implement that into your business. We hope that you join us on this journey to really, we're spreading hope, inspiration for growth and healing.
Yeah. And Mark, what kind of an AFA day were we going to have today? The best.
I'm going to have an exciting AFA day because
Yes,
it's unlimited possibilities for me. And guess what? For you too.
for you too. So celebrate you. We celebrate you. And
Yeah.
remember, everyone, truly, what's it all about? It's about living your best life and helping others do the same.
All right. See you tomorrow, folks.